we will not find a special documents named like Policy of Persecution, Plan of the Displacement from Crimea or something like that. However, we admit serious change of the demographic composition on the occupied peninsula. As Russia extended its legislation on the territory of Crimea, it created an obligation for the Church to register and act exceptionally according to this new legislation. Interference of the Russian authorities in church life began. Church property was seized. First of all, temple buildings. Pressure on the clergy and believers, information campaigns against Ukrainian church started. The extension of Russian legislation led to the sudden change of the rules in the business sphere. Text and bookkeeping norms were changed. Crimean markets were opened to much more versed Russian businessmen. Creation of the so-called free economic zone in Crimea also provided tax benefits for its participants. Tavrida Road and Kerch Bridge have involved huge Russian companies. Governmental grants promote Russian citizens move with their families to the Crimea and involve Russian specialists from its territory. Russian Federation adopted new educational programs with new subjects, which need teachers and professor staff from its territory. According to Zemsky teacher program, the teacher who agree to work in the countryside or in a small town get 1 million rubles grant from the state. Teachers from Krasnodar, Yekaterinburg, Magnitogorsk and other Russian regions are working in Crimea right now. Policies of demographic composition change are rather dangerous because of their latent character. Most of the elements look like peaceful and legitimate. Russia can always say that it just improves infrastructure, educational sphere or economics. This argument looks like truth only if we forget about the fact of occupation. In the context of the armed conflict between Russia and Ukraine, the so-called peaceful and legitimate acts become the dangerous weapon against restoration of Ukrainian sovereignty over the Crimea.